Welcome
We're,
back,
well,
three.
well, we started. We're unmuted. They can hear us. We're going balls to the walls with this shit today.
So you know what I thought of when you said what comes after 3? Give me a second.
I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4.
I can only count to 4.
This is the start. This is the start. This is what we're doing.
I feel like this is a great way to start this. Considering how much you've been threatening us, apparently, about, I hope you guys are prepared. He's like, yes,
that's my job.
The Hedgehog's going to come behind. Nothing personal, kid, and kill us all.
I'm going to punish you guys for splitting up all the time.
Not me, I'm no different.
It's fucking monkey.
The only one that doesn't get...
one.
The only one that isn't getting punished
made this year
is Sparb.
The Punisher?
Yes, my name is... what's his fucking name? It's...
No, it's not the monkeys. It's not the expression.
Liz is trying to make me a monkey.
That is not at all the intention. I knew you were going to go this, and I still suggested it anyway because I thought you were
how we are starting the stream.
Wrong.
This is not how we're starting the stream. We are unmuted. They can hear us.
All right,
chat.
You know what? Close it all down. You know what? Close it all down. Start from scratch.
Oh, okay.
Fucking, this is the behind the scenes banter during our moments of silence, so everybody understands what the fuck is going on.
You think we're planning and making things work out? No, we're just like screaming things and trying to figure out what gang signs are.
We are not going back to the fact that Nicklin is a word in the American Sign Language.
And here we have the natural word I can't say because I'm white.
I literally said don't fucking talk about this anymore.
This motherfucker's
But no, you opened your big ass mouth.
It's a problem for Bell that I had no part.
Well, it's my stream, it's my problem, so I just gotta deal with it.
The double standards is crazy.
My problem.
Alpha, thank you for the 18 months.
Alpha!
Free stuff for the tier 1.
Where's the alpha sound effect? There it is.
There
it is.
Wrong, it's this one.
Yeah!
He's got a point. He's got a point. Oh god, conversation to come into.
There's a Smash Bros mod for that.
I do not apologize.
Why didn't somebody make an edit where like the slam sounds are instead the fucking skeleton clanking noises?
I could do that. I made one where it's the Pringles can go in.
Do it.
Well, then go fucking do it.
All right, okay.
There's
that is
oh my
god.
Okay, Liz. The one where it's the fucking the teacup.
What do you mean? Okay, I wasn't being mean.
Okay.
There's also the one with the fucking the teacup getting hit with a spoon. That one's a pretty good one.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, there's one of the skeleton hit. Yeah. Let me get
a British skeleton.
Oh my god. Nate hitting it with a fucking 5 combo streak. Let's go.
How do I do this?
You don't.
I need the alpha thing again.
I was gonna say something so fucking rude to Nate, like redeeming his streak for 5 streams, and I was gonna be the bad guy in that.
You already beat his ass.
Rude is in that statement.
You know what? I'm gonna say it anyways.
No,
the only
you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Okay.
I'm vetoing the bit right now.
We're taking away your thoughts.
Veto my bit!
Shit, watch me. I just did.
Yeah, I just watched Tyne just run to Walmart like Scott the Was.
Bro, after I gave you a gift today, shaking my head, my ass. And it was a very lovely... Huh?
Don't mind me.
Okay. It was a very lovely gift, Nate. I loved it. Thank you. You're so lucky I'm not actively participating this year. I quite literally only did 1 drawing, and it's like been 5 days.
It's been 17 days.
Why are you taking that long?
It's been 50 years. No, I'm just working on other shit in the
For
background.
thousands of years, I lay dormant.
5,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
And my life is still...
Excuse me.
Just sign in to Roll20 again.
Unfortunately, that tends to be a thing.
I remember my right password.
It's all good. You can make it up to me later. Ha! No.
Chuck that salt at him.
This is the least you can do for me after you gouged my bird's eye out.
To be fair,
I forgot that there was still some debt to pay.
I was about to say.
That's not what I want to be.
As far as we know, you were probably the one that gave him the idea in the first fucking place.
I wouldn't be surprised knowing Bell.
I didn't fucking give him the idea to gouge out my fucking character's eye.
But you did give him permission.
That's still the main statement here. You gave him permission to do it.
Can I take back the
You
permission?
had final say.
It's obvious, Your Honor.
You had final
Can I
say.
take
You had final say.
Can I take back
Look,
the permission and revoke
No,
it?
premeditated murder is still premeditated.
I
Pre-tented
gave
murder.
consent initially, but now I don't like it, so I'm
No,
revoking consent.
We're not doing that.
We're not touching that. We're not touching that. We're not touching that.
All
I'm
right.
not talking about that. I'm talking about it's just like I signed a verbal agreement.
Stop talking. We need to get started.
Yes, sir.
I'm waiting.
Remember when we
I got
we all
like
gathered here today to play D&D.
I'm waiting for the ads to pass through. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's what's keeping us that day.
Okay.
That is quite
I don't
literally
see
what's
any
keeping
ads.
us right now. Ads.
I don't hear no bells. Grabs bell. We're going to.
Okay, well, you heard
We've
the
lots of bells
Tanuki.
today.
You heard the Tanuki. We gotta go. All right. Well, who wants to do the fucking I almost said rehab.
Recap?
The recap, yeah. I almost said rehab. I almost said
Uh,
rehab.
Well, where's the notes?
The old strudel sounding motherfucker.
You leave me alone.
In the stump
You
tail.
leave me
What, me?
alone.
What,
I
me?
told you that in
No,
confidence.
Yes,
Well,
I.
Where are the notes?
I told that motherfucker this shit in confidence. All right.
He's completely ignoring me. Come on.
No.
Where are the notes?
I have notes. Don't worry. So, aside from the fact that you guys split the party, it's fucking always.
Yeah.
There was a better option than not.
I was about to say there was literally nothing we could do about that. You motherfuckers are stealthy.
Fortunately, I'm here to tell you, you're not going to survive.
Anyways, to put it slightly, because my dumbass completely forgot to upload the fucking 7th session, like an idiot. Anyways. Team made it to casino night. And unfortunately, team was unsure where to go. Tack got blinded because he climbed a tree like an idiot. Let's take a moment to put that into fucking perspective. What we learn.
Maybe don't climb trees that aren't trees that are also very bright.
Maybe don't climb.
Could have just stopped at don't climb trees. I would have took that.
Nah, Noi will never stop climbing.
Oh my god. Anyways.
Alright, we put some noise.
The party eventually separates, and we have the two squads of Varys and Fent posing as... Oh my god. Posing as representatives of Honey's fashion company. And Team Sneak 1000 taking an inner side door. And unfortunately, there was problems with that we'll get to eventually. But with the two teams splitting off, Team Undercover eventually interacts and makes first contact with New Edition Atlas. And gambled like... I can't say idiots because I wanted you to. Except for Varys. Varys got a little thirsty. A little gold thirsty.
Gold thirst.
Gold digger thirsty.
A little greedy. I will continue that shit later. Oh my god, that's now a thing. But as contact was made with Atlas, small conversation of the sorts, and then Team Undercover basically putting their sights on him as this is the guy. On the other side of Team Sneak 1000, they entered a offshoot underground laboratory, essentially, and was trying to not be seen by security, and might have shoved 2 guys in a cupboard.
One under a desk.
Sorry, one under a desk, the other one, they so happenly made it just look like he was napping on the desk. You guys are fucking ridiculous for that, by the way. I can't believe y'all did that. But we all did. But
You
without
watched it.
I allowed it. But without further ado, we bring the party back, and we last left off with some slight conversation between 2 employees in Atlas in the main open floor of the casino. But before we go back to that, we're going to bring it back around to Team Sneak 1000, for they have things to deal with and a new floor of problems.
I'm going to reveal the
Dark as
area
shit in
to
here.
us. This
Thank you, Sasha.
As per usual, I will be revealing parts of the map as you go. So, as you guys come down these stairs, it's not a terribly long flight of stairs, but you do eventually get down to what you see as an opening. What you will initially see is up this way, what you do see something of, and up this.
Oh god, there's more people there. Ah! Right. I gotta start getting into character.
You'll see a tier.
Let me start lowering my voice.
I have to get low, despite the fact that I've probably been very inconsistent with noise voice throughout this entire game.
It's okay.
But that is what you guys currently see on your.
I will say,
Just making sure. Hey, so what's your character's name again?
Scar.
Can you say that again? I didn't hear you.
Scar.
Okay, thanks.
Tack, it's been 8 sessions.
I'm not good with names. I've been at my work for 3 years and I don't know half the people's names there.
You know, that's fair.
My God.
I'm a side.
It's a you problem, my
I'm
guy.
a side with Tack on that. Sometimes names are hard. You just look at a guy, it's like, I don't want to fucking talk to you, and you just don't remember.
Is this like the same situation of like a dude could be working at the same job for like 5 years with you and you've just never met him because he works a different time shift than you?
You think any of my friends from college, I know their last name? Fuck no, I have them on Facebook, and no, I still don't know their last name. It just don't work like that.
You serious? I know all of my friends' last names. This is ridiculous, bro.
To be fair, a lot of us have either easy to recognize or very common last names.
Nah, one of my best friends have like the most stupidest names on the planet. But we're getting off of hand. We're getting off subject.
A bit.
So, I will say that you guys do manage to at least peek around to see that much, but you do manage to get back in there before the guard over here. For now.
Any ideas, Scar?
don't you run up and sneak attack him, and I'll cover you with my fire.
Oh my god.
These cameras, they're in the way, though.
True. You will need to set a distraction first. But we don't know how many more guards are on this floor.
You got anything disposable to throw?
Scar is dead.
Scar is looking.
Are you looking
This
through your
conveniently
inventory?
placed pebble that fell off someone's shoe.
Oh, would you look at that? Some leather in a sling. Some leather in a sling. Time to fucking Goliath this shit.
Although, actually, I just noticed the little symbol near Noi. That means he has that cloak, right?
Your invisibility, yeah.
Yes, you have.
Is it? I'm still a bit unsure. Is it actual invisibility or not? Because I feel like
No.
it's a little bit busted.
To remind you what it is, the item is in your item, is in like the magic item there. The Cloak of the Chameleon, which is Cloak of Elvenkind, mechanically, is literally just a cloak that you put the hood up on, and you have advantage on stealth checks. It is not pure invisibility, it's just advantage.
Okay, good, because invisibility would be broken.
Yeah, the only person who's technically capable of going full invisible is Scar, but it has a limit.
And I think Scar already did earlier.
Scar has already used her use for invisibility for the day.
Right.
So I will put it like this. You will have advantage. That does not necessarily mean the advantage is in your favor.
There's nothing around here to throw. I could.
Not to mention, there could be a number of things that can throw. I will point out, you do see a door here.
Gosh, there's no telling what's going to be in there.
And that's about like that's like the closest door. You can easily see it. If there's any other doors, you might need to roll perception, but it will require you to peek out a little bit more. Mostly just because any other potential doors are a little bit further away. The only one you could really actually make out is like this one over here, but it looks a little weird. A little bit more industrial.
Doesn't look like one that can just open.
No.
They both look like they could open, but they definitely need some kind of button input.
These dang cameras and the guard. This is testing me more than any fucking exam back in high school.
allow me to also add on as well. Given how kind of like your efforts have been thus far coming down here, well, you both do well at the very least for Noi, who's a little bit more experienced in thing. You feel like you've been doing pretty good, but you also feel like you fumbled a couple times. I'll give you that.
There's also the fact that technically we could probably take down this guy with a projectile, but we've already taken down some folks before, and there's probably nowhere to hide this body that we know of.
At least easily.
Yeah, as far as you're concerned,
chancing it, but
not that you know of.
There's chancing it, but not isn't really the kind to chance a lot of things.
I was about to say, is this something you want to risk? Because at this point,
it's a big operation.
At this point, I will say you are quite literally a sitting duck.
Mm-hmm. I will also mention you are deep enough into this lab where things might be a little more dangerous.
Might be a bit more what?
Dangerous.
Yeah. But also, the fact that it's deeper into the thing, does that might mean it might take more time for any kind of assistance Any kind
Not
of
to
backup.
mention, you don't know how tight the security is here. In other words, there might be higher DCs for this.
Oh yeah, true. Like we get spotted, and then all of a sudden, 20,000 people appear around us.
200 pigeons.
And you also don't know what they may have here as well in terms of security.
Yeah, they could have a gun.
Their security cameras might also be armed with guns.
Or rocket launchers. You never know.
They're just like
Well,
a.
Or
not that Noy would
secretly,
really
they're just
know.
people and they just come out the wall.
they cross-arm dive out of the camera itself. Freeze!
Noy just walks outside and gets got by like a giant mousetrap.
Oh my god.
I should have seen this coming.
Fucking, what is it? Cartoon villains fly swatter to the wall.
Actually, no, better.
Let's just hope that all these villains here are Dick Dastardly and mess up.
Attack just walks into the room and it just activates like the mousetrap board game Ruby Goldberg machine.
Oh my god.
But you do have like your options ahead of you. You can try to get the guy, but it will require, I would say, a couple stealth rolls because
Cameras.
there's more than one.
If only we
camera
could break
up
them.
this.
I mean, you guys haven't tried that.
It's too risky. From
You
the
can
info
always-
that Noy knows of this place, he wouldn't
Allow
want to do
me
that.
to present.
I
Allow
mean,
me to
Scar could if he
present
wants
you.
to. They want to.
I will present you with another option. You
Yeah.
can go back.
Yeah, that is also an
Nah,
option. Just
we
going
gotta-
back where you came
We
from.
gotta keep going. We're in too deep, and also there was some guys back there, so I feel like we gotta push on.
I will ask, Scar, what do you think you guys should do?
Scar doesn't really care. I mean, why would we turn around? Like,
Scar's
just do what you
been
want.
sitting
turn
here
around and waste all
blankly.
this time getting nothing, or just keep like you're asking
I
me
mean,
a silly
technically
question.
we
Would you
got-
rather have
You
$1
You
or
got
$2?
something. You guys did get something. You guys got
Nah,
blueprints that
we got
was
something
for the
that-
machine.
We got something that we don't know how useful it is. There could be something better down here, though.
No, you got blueprint.
You got
You know
blueprints
that
for
they
the
have
for a
some
machine and a name.
Yeah,
Which
I
you
got
gave to the
blueprints
other
for
two
ice
chuckle
cream
fucks.
machine that tells me why McDonald's can't fix it and why this never.
That
Not
is
very
not
helpful.
okay.
Oh no,
Well-
we could just turn around since we did get those blueprints. I did forget about that.
Yeah, you can always like sneak into like the actual casino itself somehow if you wish.
Cause like this area seems kind of hard.
I
I'm
will
pretty
point
sure
out
there's like
that-
5 people in that
I
room,
will
if not a
point
boss.
out- In fact, I will be nice. I will point out if you guys want, you can make a perception if you're looking at the elevator at any point.
We're rolling perception. All right, character sheet.
Yeah.
Where are you? There you are. Not
Since
gonna
the
accidentally
elevator is
click little
close
red again.
enough, you can get a better look at it without needing to do stealth.
Ooh.
Crap, which
if only
direction
it
was
was
this
on-
again?
Perception.
Perception.
No, like what direction were we perceptioning at?
This.
There. Okay. All right, perception. Don't fail me now.
We can't see shit.
No,
Jack. We might as well turn
There's a
around.
lot more buttons on that elevator. And there's a lot more buttons next to that elevator. Scar, you notice something a little odd. You do notice that, like, when you were going down, you probably were moving in, like, a bit of a lateral direction. Like, kind of this complex is a little staggered. But you do notice that the buttons say B1, B2, B1, ground, floor 1, floor 2.
Do you know what those things mean, Scar?
Yeah, those are floors.
That's
But that
It's
gives
on
me
the
a question.
wall.
You said it says B1 and B2.
Right
Would
now,
we be in B2?
you do notice that, I would say that, like, the B2 one is, like, one that doesn't have a button.
Okay, and there's nothing else on there.
Nothing else. All it seems to go is just up in terms
Okay.
of, like, what the buttons are. You see, like, about, including, like, the ground floor, like, 4 extra, like 3 to 4 extra floors above you. That's about it.
Okay. All right. It says that we're on the second base floor. There's floors 10. We go to the ground floor, or we could go to floor 1, floor 2.
Actually, if you want, I could also give you guys a fun little suggestion for sneaking to the hotel, just because like you're kind of this far.
You said you could give us what?
If you want, I could give you guys a little suggestion in terms of like sneaking into the hotel or anything that might help you. You got a couple unconscious guys upstairs.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Hitman, steal it!
Oh my god!
If we're already on the bottommost floor, we might as well just sneak upstairs. Well, what do you think, Zach? If you can get behind him and knock him out and rip off his clothes, you can wear that so we can infiltrate upstairs.
Let me remind you, you have 2 knocked out people downstairs.
That's true. There's already 2 outfits upstairs.
But must I wear the clothes?
Want to get caught?
You can always put your actual clothes in like a little pocket space and pull them back out later.
Put it in the hammer.
You know, wherever they put the chaos. You know, you have the chaos.
Yeah, exactly. No hell.
Into that picture that Dex uses sometimes to show Silver pulling a chaos emerald out from somewhere.
Look, Blaze, I pulled this out of my ass.
Oh my god.
But those are your options currently.
Wouldn't they recognize the face of whoever's wearing the clothes, though?
I mean, there's a reason why there is a deception skill.
You literally just said earlier you don't even remember like half of the names of your coworkers. Can you even like point them out by face, or do you just not like come on?
Oh, I can
There's
recognize them
probably
by
like
face.
hundreds of
Oh,
employees.
yeah, I was about to say, alternatively, this like is a big ass casino. There's hundreds of employees here.
I'm going to also point out there's a reason why there is a deception skill on the character sheet.
Yeah.
So there's a reason why.
You know what? Noi's gonna give in to the embarrassment and take one of the casino workers' uniforms to wear.
Are you guys gonna go back downstairs to the lower?
We're gonna go back downstairs and get it. Well, I am. I don't know what.
Or go back upstairs.
Do.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna go back up to get the
You're
suits.
free
Can you
to
watch
do
my
it as
back,
well,
Scar?
unless you just wanna-
Yeah.
Would you say, Sasha?
I was just going to say, if Scar doesn't want to wear them, that does mean that she's going to have to kind of like tail off a tag. That's why
I mean, I was gonna put her in it anyways.
Are you going to? Okay.
Yeah.
So, just for the sake of brevity, because we don't really need to go back to the map if that's all you're doing. Just for the sake of clarity, you two managed to clear out. It seems like the first floor wasn't as busy. Probably because it's like surface level or something. You don't know. But you do manage to get the 2 of them. And through some chicane, through a bit of trying to, you know, that thing where it's like you're trying to change in like the changing room at like the gym, but you're like kind of like trying to hide in the corner because you're very embarrassed type of situation.
But in this case, you're trying not to be noticed.
You manage to put your clothes away into a safe space on your person, whether it's like some kind of compartment or otherwise. It doesn't matter. But you both are picked up nice enough. In fact, Scar, you get lucky and find an outfit that seems to fit you as like. It seems that one of the guards was like wearing an outfit that seems to fit your physique better, as like, you know, not a guy.
Congratulations, you two. You fucking stole clothes off of 2 unconscious guys. Holy crap.
That being said, you do probably have to hide them somewhere else because they're just in their undies.
Well, the one dude was still crouched underneath the fucking desk. It's
They-
just
they were
it's just the
perfectly
guy that you
One
guys
of them really.
yeah, you guys prepped
Back-
one specifically against the desk to make it look like it was sleeping.
And now he
Maybe
looks like
maybe the employee played a prank on them.
Oh my god.
That's a.
Who roofied his coffee?
they'll find them
you know
sooner or
what?
later. So I'm not really
You know
stressed
what?
about
For
that.
the funny, and we're gonna record this. Throw me a D100 when you do that. Then, if you just leave them out there.
Are you guys just leaving him out there?
I mean, yeah, like, we're not staying around for it to matter.
Throw me a D100. Throw
Both
me a
of us.
D100. Actually, no. Tack, high or low?
What?
High or low?
High or
High or
low?
low?
High?
Asa, roll the D100, please.
Oh.
Grab.
Okay, I'm going to record that
Uh-oh.
myself.
Bro's gonna wake up and then like we're in like the final encounter and his ass coming through like this motherfucker stole my clothes.
That's just fucking
I'm
like
not really
the
sure
boss
why
battle
we're
of
rolling here, because if we're taking the clothes so we can leave and go upstairs, I don't really see why this matters. If we
Liz.
leave
That's
them
just
out
the
in
boss
open.
battle of Rick the Door Technician from fucking
Rick
Star
the
Wars.
door technician.
I will. So to give you guys what you think you're fine, and you head back downstairs.
Alright. Well, if that's the case... Oh, this is gonna be so funny.
I'm just gonna say, Noi is not gonna be happy wearing these clothes.
Too damn bad. Good for
But you're now back down here wearing what I will unaffectionately call monkey boots.
Alright, well,
Call what?
if that's the case, you guys are gonna be sneaking back through to the casino, correct?
We're going back there.
Yeah. Are you guys considering that you guys are dressed up? Will you be going through the casino?
Oh, I thought we were dressed up to like continue through here.
I'll put
Do
it
you
like
want
this:
to?
if you want to walk through here, you're going to have a slightly easier time with some of the cameras. Though, with the workers, you'll have to probably do some persuading or decepting. Or you can take the elevator.
Or we could do what we did before and just knock them out.
I was thinking we
knock
could
him out a
just take
second time. Yeah.
that. No, the
You
dude
just
that's
go into
here,
the
down
room
here,
without
dude
checking
upstairs.
if there's cameras and then knock
This
him
dude
out.
down there is like very much alive,
Right.
not knocked out.
Oh my god.
Regardless,
I
what do
was
you two wanna
thinking
do?
we were just with the suits. We could just take the elevator now. That's what I thought.
It depends. What do you guys want to do?
Well, that's what I'm saying to Tack. I thought with the suits we could just take the elevator upward, because
I will.
we could
will
explore this floor, but there's probably just more guards, and we have the blueprints that Stein couldn't really read well from where he was. He failed the check, so it was a bunch of garbage to him. So
That's a good
bringing
point.
I
it
believe
to
that you
his
guys have
face
like copies
would be
of
way
them.
better.
It's slight coffees.
You know, let's take the elevator back. I feel like you've got a good
Right.
idea.
Okay. So you guys are gonna take the elevator back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
If that's what
Go ahead and
Scott
walk
wants.
Walk up to the elevator for me, please. As you do, you do see like
Scott,
the camera.
can you operate
do
this
see-
thing?
You do see the camera kind of like briefly focus on you, but it just kind of starts kind of like going back and forth. It does seem that the outfits are helping you enough that initial suspicion is not made. Then you see the guard over here kind of like notice you guys. It's just like, oh hey, what's going on?
No, it's just giving them the side eye. Silent side eye.
He gives you like the most awkward finger guns. Like, yeah.
Car just winds up and she just like, yo, then that's it.
Yeah, y'all heading up to the casino?
Yep.
I'm guessing it's like your shift or something.
Yeah, we're needed in the bar.
All right. I believe that should probably take you up towards like near the main office. So you should be fine.
You got it.
And then after like a minute, ding, you see like the door slide open. Noi, what is this witchcraft?
How?
What is this? How did the
How?
electronic jaws open?
And you both will get on, and the elevator will go up. Just for the purpose of this next part, there's going to be a bit of theater of the mind, so we're not going to switch maps just yet. If that's okay, Belle?
Okay. I was gonna plop them down. That's it.
What do you mean?
I was just gonna plop folks down.
That's fair. You set up the map, and you set up the map while I set up like what these guys are doing. Then sound good?
Okay.
So, as you get on, which floor did you choose, just for the sake of reference?
The floor where we left the rest of the party.
Oh no, I mean the floor button that these two yahoos picked.
I don't know what floor did you guys pick?
Don't ask Noi.
Scar, what button did you press?
Floor 1 or floor 2? Let me flip a coin.
Oh my god.
Man, press both buttons and like, I wonder what this button does.
Yeah, and then the elevator just blows up. Okay. Okay, we went to floor 2.
Floor 2.
Floor 2? Alright. So you both get on, and you kinda have to like steady Noi, because like despite being born in a modern world, this guy seems he has like a medieval level of intelligence.
When the elevator started to move, he like shuddered. Like, whoa, why is the ground moving?
All right, Noi.
What's happening?
What you're gonna do? Don't talk. Just stare menacingly and keep by my side.
By the way, Scar, you want to
Right.
know what the funny thing is?
What?
Considering your background, it's very weird to be like here dealing with someone with this like lack of knowledge towards technology.
Yeah. Like, what is he?
But after, what did you say? Sorry.
No, I was just saying. It's like she's like, what is he on?
What rock was this man under for like most of his life?
Yeah, what rock was this man going under?
But you do get to. But eventually, you do hear a ding. Actually, you know what? You hear an elevator music remix of Green Hill Zone.
Funny enough, I had a fucking like an elevator version of TV Time, and I did not save it.
All right, you know what? Hold on. Where's my? I'll give you the.
I had an
thing.
elevator
Elevator
version of TV Time, and I just did not save it.
It's not like we can't really. It's not like they're going to be on the elevator for that long.
Yeah, but it would have been
And
funny if I
the
just had like the
elevator-
one
It
clip.
would have been funny.
music. It's elevator music for 1 second.
Just ding.
An hour of silence occasionally broken by elevator music.
They do eventually. You do eventually hear a ding as the door opens again, and you both come off the elevator in what looks like a sort of back area. Still very nice. It's definitely presentable for like visitors. It's certainly quiet and devoid of like potential guests. Though you do see more security procedures, like some cameras, a few people who who look like they're supposed to be here, which, because of Scar's advice, Noi, you're looking like you're supposed to be here now. Although
Keep the
they
basic
kind of
look,
give you a
you know,
little
stay
glance
away.
when you kind of like when they see you kind of like jolt from the door opening, like what's this?
I was like, oh, okay.
But hey, Belle, you can take it from here.
Alright. So, as you guys continue to walk forward a little bit, you will note... Why are my shoes wet? As you guys had continued to walk down the hallway, you had noticed that the tile somehow sinks down, and now you're walking in water. Very shallow, not even ankle-deep water.
Wait, question: has the map changed? Because I'm still in the same place.
This is Theater of the Mind.
This is Theater of the Mind right now.
My bad.
But with that statement, you will note that there are two other doors on the side of you. like standing in like this really shallow-ish water, and one opens. And I want... Who's paying attention the most? Give me perception checks.
Gosh.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, a legitimate question for our two sneak boys, to our sneak team here: is Scar wearing the mask?
No,
No. Oh.
No. Okay.
she kind of stand out like that.
All right,
Okay,
Dylan.
just making sure because
There's a picture up in chat that Liz drew of her in like a bartender outfit. Anyways, you can see what she looks like without her mask.
cool.
So, Noi, due to Scar's earlier information / advice of staying quiet and looking menacing to stick next to her, you don't really notice this because now you're hyper focused, just laser focused on look menacing, look menacing, look menacing, look menacing.
You got that right.
Scar, you're keeping a more of a wider eye out, and you would notice the door would open on the left of you, and out walks a orange tiger.
Our target. Well.
He looks like he's adjusting his cuffs on his gloves a little bit before he looks up and notices you two. Oh. Are you the two who will be helping me escort our special guest today?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
Yes, sir. Let's get into some trouble, Tech.
He, will stare at you guys briefly. I don't
Noise steps
think...
back.
I don't think I've seen you two around before. Then again, I have been out for a couple of weeks. Are you new hires?
Yep. I started a while ago, and I'm helping this rookie right here. Told him to just keep his face frowned and walk around as security.
He just sees Noi it's like it's the second day. He's trying to fit in.
Hey, Scar. Roll me a deception.
Yeah.
I would say that this deception would be a pretty low check too. It's understandable that he wasn't here for so long. So
Yeah, he doesn't notice shit. I was really hoping is what's the weird case that they roll a nat 1?
I was gonna say
He's just like, I don't
you so
believe you,
mean?
and shoots me on the spot.
All right.
Like, you guys are disposable anyway.
Disposable is crazy.
you look
Anyways,
like you're an AC-13 creature I can throw out some
Holy
nobody.
shit.
with that, you guys will walk out a little further, and you will now be able to see one of the main grand halls for the casino. And in front
This
of
map
you,
is too fucking big, bro.
and in front of you, while you guys kind of trail behind your target, you will look ahead and you'll see one hell of a grand hall. They're in the water again. It's not too deep. You will notice that there is a little sign that says, "Don't try to dive in the water."
So I just imagine some
Ooh, that's
Arctic
nice.
fox dive, they hit their head.
It's happened before.
Looney Tunes ass characters over here.
Look, if any of you had surfed, this place is wild. Anyway.
But in front of you guys directly, you will notice 4 guards kind of stanced up on the side of the water ledging well, 2 guards on the side of the water ledging, and then 2 other guys kind of escorting this odd individual in a lab coat, which very much does not look like he belongs in a casino.
By the way, just to specify, the 2 with the individual are more with the individual. The 2 at the edges of the water are just kind of keeping an eye on the casino itself, so. You also just happen to notice, like, some really, like, loud fucker wearing some weird mosaic glasses, just kind of, like, in the background. But if you 2 would be okay, I would like you both to roll me a perception.
Oh well. Oh, you said deception or perception?
Perception.
Shit.
In fact, you rolled the wrong one.
You 2 are a little. You guys are allowed to move a little closer while you notice Clover walking off.
Sorry, I was on my sheet.
Yeah.
My
I
bad.
will say this. Lisa, you're a little focused on the target right now. Kind of like playing your role. Noi, you notice your 2 other companions kind of like
Chilling off in
Looking-
the corners. Looking as
they're essentially blending in.
looking as inconspicuous as possible.
Heck, you want to know what I have in mind when you told you to like act menacing and just don't say anything?
Mhm.
You know, like the fucking Tekken 8 character select screen where you pick fucking Kazuya.
So I do want to say,
Like wait, like the title screen, like it like fades in.
Yeah.
I do want to say, Bell, Sideshow,
That would
I do wanna
absolutely
say
be
I'm
it.
supposed to get advantage on all of my perception checks.
Can you put the feature on screen just so that way we know? Just be sure.
I did choose sight for this one. Maybe I
In
should.
that case,
Oh yeah, that's,
Yeah.
okay. Then you would be able to also see your teammates looking as inconspicuous as possible amongst the crowd.
yeah.
You know
You'll see that.
what? For the love of it, Varys and Fent, give me perception checks as well.
Varys can't pay attention. He has a hot lady and a bunch of money next to him.
You don't got a hot
He-
lady.
He doesn't have that next to him. What do you mean?
No, that was before. That was before.
That was before.
Character arc happened off screen.
15%.
Varys.
No.
I'm tired. Perception.
What?
So- Fent,
Let me go.
you will notice. You won't notice your teammates immediately. The first thing that you'll actually notice is Clover walking through the water.
He's on the side that fucking Scar is on. He's not seen her with her mask off.
Yeah. You do not see your teammates. You see what looks like 2 other guards or employees of the casino guiding or walking behind your current target. Or the main target, supposedly. Varys? That's Noi. And assuming if that's Noi, the other one has to be Scar. But that does not overlook the fact that, yeah, no, there's Clover. But as Clover will approach a little more, he will stop right about here. And he's specifically going to, like, kind of step towards Atlas in particular. And it's just like, hello and good evening. I hope your stay has been enjoyable so far, sir.
Thankfully, your amenities here has been satisfactory.
I'm glad. You know the missus is always trying to keep her special guests very taken care of.
As I've heard.
You sound so unenthusiastic.
I'm trying.
I mean, it's alright.
Alright, fuck in my opinion.
Atlas is the one doctor who doesn't recommend.
He is the one doctor that does not recommend. You're right. But
oh, fucking damn it.
Clover will basically give a slight bow down. More of like a courtesy bow, like a hand behind his back and one on his chest as he like lowers his head a little to you out of respect. And he's like, well, I do hope that everything here is very much more to your satisfaction, but the missus is waiting for you. If there's anything else you would like to do, now would be the time before the meeting with the missus.
Seems to be very important to meet her soon, so best not keep her waiting.
Of course. And Clover is going to basically motion to both Noi and Scar with a slight hand gesture to help guide our special guest so the other two can get back to their post.
Do we go to Atlas now or still follow Clover?
You follow.
He gives you a hand gesture. He's waiting for you to move. Now seeing that Noi has stepped forward, as well as Scar, the two guards that were with Atlas will step away and return back to their posts of where they were prior. Like some kind of weird drug handoff. Sorry, Atlas, you're the goods.
Yeah. Atlas looks to both of them and then just kind of folds his arms behind his back and he waits for them to lead him off.
Noi looks at Scar. In a very what do we do now kind of way.
Well, we just have to head back to the elevator, so...
You're following Clover at this point.
Oh,
Yeah,
still?
you'll-
Okay.
Just grab one of his arms and be like, follow me.
Are you gonna manhandle Atlas?
Oh, that's
Are you
so
hold on,
fucking funny.
No, listen. Are you actually going to grab him by the arm and try and manhandle him?
Okay.
He's not a prisoner, bro. Please.
Yeah, I'm going to say.
No,
I will
no, shush.
Doesn't need to be.
I want.
I didn't say I was dragging him away. I grabbed him by the arm and said, let's follow me, sir.
Okay. I'm just
walk.
I'm just making sure that you are you trying to manhandle him or not? Are you like that? That's all I'm asking.
It's the kind of like guide hand that you usually see people do when they're
Yes, this is the difference between like that and like grabbing him by the scruff of his neck and just like trying to drag him off. Get over here.
Like, get over
Get
Get over here.
Command grab.
Okay, if it's just a normal lead, then Atlas will like walk forward. He's not gonna, as long as you're not being forceful with him, he's just gonna walk with. So
Noia's not touched him at all, I should say.
Yeah,
He's just standing next to him.
She's not trying to grab attention to herself, so.
Atlas, you just see this like.
Problem.
Meanwhile, Atlas just seeing the skunk like very intense, just like I'm trying to fit in.
you could very visibly see that Noia's like keeping his arms like kind of close to him, but also his fist is crunched up.
My God.
He's trying very hard to try and do this.
Okay.
But as these four head off, Spence and Virus, what do you two do?
Well, we can't follow without an issue, so
seeing Clover, he's gonna look over to Virus.
Like, what are we supposed to do? Are we like? Did she give us like a representative tag, as in like we have to go meet her now, or like?
What do you mean?
Because if we're representing her, we didn't just go here to have fun at the facilities. It means that we technically
not
are here
here.
to do this stuff. Yeah, that's what representing a person means.
You have a VIP pass from her. You can probably use that as leverage, potentially. That's up to you.
Who looks the most, I guess, important in this room?
The guys that are over by the water, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Finn's going to walk over.
Okay. Which one do you want to talk? This one? Okay.
I was like, koala.
As you walk up to him, he's just gonna like turn his attention to you and he's like, "What can I do for you?"
Just curious, why are they walking in the water? I wasn't aware this casino had a pool provided.
This is a bit of a water feature. The mistress of the place does tend to have like a bit of a flair for the aesthetic, but it also doubles as sort of a way to walk back towards her office, primarily reserved for guests. It's that, and we just kind of make sure no one tries jumping into the water for any reason. You know, some more. And he looks over at the very funky looking cat. Active guests can sometimes try and jump in. So
I see. So is this Miss here?
yes, she is in her office.
Is there any way me and my associate, who is here on Honey's behalf, could...
Honey, didn't you get banned?
Why would she be banned? Why would they give her a fucking coin if she's banned?
I imagine the other guard across the way would hear him and is just like, no, she didn't get banned. She just denounced herself from coming from any of the invitations the missus has sent.
That's okay. Well, in that case,
Weird.
I'm guessing you're just here on her behalf. For what purpose?
Yes, to see if it's fit for her to return, I guess you could say.
So you're here on business.
Correct.
Do you have like any proof?
He pulls out was it a ticket or a coin?
It's a ticket.
It's a ticket.
Yeah, he pulls out the ticket.
I'll say this, it's a pretty nice looking ticket. Very durable type of paper. But he does take it and he does look it over.
Boy, the golden ticket. Let's go to Willy Wonka now.
Yeah, this is a silver ticket. If you give them a golden ticket, they have to like flip switch, the water turns into chocolate, and you walk into a chocolate factory instead. Anyway. But he's gonna take his time to look it over because like you have a feeling that like in a case like this there's like some amount of like thoroughness and he's just like okay. I can send you back there, but there is a bit of a waiting area. She is receiving someone that she deems particularly important. I think I have just seen them walking out that way. But we'll get a couple guards to bring you and your friend over to discuss matters concerning the fashion.
That would be greatly appreciated. And he motions over to Varys.
Beers gets out of wallflower mode and is coming over.
The guard looks at you, Virus, and just kind of like addresses you like, "Good evening, ma'am." You feel like the anime arrow kind of like strike you in the chest type thing.
Veers does notice and is slightly disgruntled because of that.
But he'll actually, just for the sake of the fact that they're right there, he's actually going to gesture to these two guards that was with Atlas before, and he's going to be like, unfortunately, we don't really, no, you know where the waiting area is for her office. I instruct you to take these two there for the time being. I'm sure that the two guards that were with Clover will keep an eye on them.
Thank you.
So as these four, during that bit of an exchange, you do see that these four are just kind of like gone. We'll just move down all the way there, but you two are free to go, and Bella is free to change the map to whichever portion of the map that they prefer.
Huh. Okay, well, if that's the case, give me un momento, por favor, because they're actually a little closer than I thought they would be.
Yeah, like I said, hey, like, if anything, it's a little quicker.
Yeah? Alright.
Just for the sake of all this, we're going to start with the group that was, we're going to go start with Team Sneak and Atlas, just because they're arriving there a little sooner than, since they'd be arriving there first.
Mhm.
So, there
Sounds
is
good.
slight conversation. Let's see. For theater of the mind purposes, we're gonna stay on this map for a little bit. But essentially, Clover will be yapping your ear off, to say the very least, Atlas. Basically going over how the missus is very thrilled to have such a talented man willing to look and or be on her team of scientists for this new project that she is working on. And basically says, for the time while you are here, all accommodations will be attended for under the care and the pocket of the missus, since you are such a pristine guest here for us.
Oh my god, work the shaft.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was the AI. I'm sorry.
You're not even in frame!
You're not even that close to them.
Why the fuck you hating outside of the club? You can't even get in. Though. Come on.
But you do, as you guys are walking, I would also say for like our two guards, you're kind of just like flanking on either side of them, just like slightly behind them. Kind of like doing what you can to look like professional guards. Tack a little bit more so, Noy a bit more so, considering he's still kind of like trying to look serious. Or more serious.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I made the mistake of looking at chat. Oh my fucking god.
At this point, Nori looks like he's constipated without much heat frowning.
Oh fucking Christ.
When
Yeah,
we get to the
fucking-
room, when we get to the room, I'll be sure to tell him to relax a little, but he doesn't just. So he's not looking at him like, what's wrong with him over there?
He's trying his best. Aren't you, Tack?
He is.
But unless there's anything you would like to ask Clover before you arrive.
I would like to ask Clover. Or are you talking to Tack specifically?
I'm talking to Atlas because he's obvious. Obvious reason. Obvious.
Would you be able to
Yeah.
ask him any?
Do you have any questions for Clover?
Why
Atlas.
he's such a scumbag?
He don't do that. He just got here. Alex is going to pull up one of his like monitors to check over a couple of notes that he has made. He's going to he's going to politely cut Clover a little bit like cut his like little like rant he's going on, right? Like it's like I understand that the mistress here thinks of me in great regard, and so does you as well, and I appreciate that. However, I do want to clarify where the information that I am providing will be leading to. It seems that that's not included in my notes for some reason. Must have been something on my regard.
Yes. For what you will be assisting in, and he kind of looks at the guards, Noi and Scar, and he kind of shoos you two away, for this is a conversation that you two do not need to be present for, as they continue to walk down the hall.
Well, that's all I needed to hear.
Essentially, you will still be following, but he wants you to step back a little bit.
You're following them just out of.
Yeah. But you are free to roll perceptions as he talks.
He will probably be speaking in a lowered voice, so the perception. So
these will be hard.
I guess they might as well be speaking in wingdings, because I can't.
I'll say that like I'll say that the DCs would probably be like medium to hard, depending.
Okay.
So, let's say out of 20, Scar, you're not going to hear a lick of this, but Noi, you can understand bits and pieces of the conversation, but not all too much. Essentially,
I'll let you speak here.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
Essentially, the Missus is making a new security protocol, not only for those of the patrons of the casino, but also a good number of our employees. It seems like there might have been a slight problem with the last batch of hires that the man has had. So this is to make sure that they don't step out of line.
Correctional procedures, I see. Well, thankfully for both you and her, what happens afterwards is none of my business, as long as the business is made.
Of course. And hopefully, considering the information that was given about you, anything neurological is well in your reach to do.
I will keep that in mind.
For Noi, you will hear correctional protocols as the small bit of conversation that you have heard.
He's going to keep that in mind.
What that implies
know
is
what the hell
unsure.
It means.
He'll put it in a folder and then promptly put it in the recycling bin.
This is where I'll keep it
to me. Yes, my special folder. Okay, hold on. Pause. Flag on the field. Shut the fuck up, Kubo! I'm not even supposed to be paying attention to you, and you over here motherfucking saying shit!
It really be your own out here, huh?
Oh my god!
Just for the reminder, who was it that encountered Clover initially back at the Grove?
It was Scar who was face to face with him. Scarhead was face to face with him, and I believe it was Fench who was bringing the drinks with him.
I brought him.
Yeah.
Because I handed him Scar's drinks.
Good.
It helps that Scar is currently masked then. But you do. But is there anything else you'd like to ask, or do you want to continue?
There is
that, for
Yes,
Atlas.
yes.
That's all. For Atlas, that's all he's covering.
Okay.
I was hoping
Okay.
that we'd have a little bit of space, and we got that space, which is good because Noi wanted to whisper something to Scar.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Bit of
Go
a
for it.
general thing, but Noi would get close to Scar. Just say, or ask, I should say, if things go south later on, are you prepared to run?
Also, you can relax your look a little. If you, any more of that, and you're gonna start wondering if something is wrong with you.
I'll try.
There we go.
You see him loosen his fist just a little bit. No, I'm kidding.
Who on our team
He
has
does genuinely.
charisma? Is it like
Me?
you?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me double check something. Not a lot, but Atlas got a little.
He's got the mysterious vibe. That's why he's so charismatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I wish I would stop turning my shit to light mode.
Oh, God.
Yeah, flash, big nerd.
as you say, I'll help things along here. Since that is all for Atlas and Clover, eventually Clover does like motion the two of you back up to them, but it's not a terribly long walk. Obviously there is like a bit of time, but eventually you do come to what looks like a very nice looking entryway, and Clover kind of like motions you to the side.
Do I need to move now, or are you changing the scene?
I'm changing the scene. Sorry, I'm like doing something in the background.
No worries. The only reason why I'm not saying anything is because it's your character, but I can't do. I'm not going to talk to them.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But you will be
What a mansion!
down here specifically for Atlas and Clover. But essentially,
I feel like over here.
technically,
go.
yes, you guys would be there. Yes.
Yeah. Ignore the two yahoos in the top there. They were just put here.
Yeah, they were predeterminedly set there. Essentially, Clover is going to give a small smile to Atlas before walking up and opening and gesturing towards the door. And it's just like, right this way. The madam's office is a little ways deeper where her desk might be, but this is the primary area where you two will be meeting.
Very well. I assume I'll just let myself in.
And I'm going to... With that, Clover walks in behind Atlas, and he's going to look back specifically at Noi and Scar, and just kinda keep your asses put and stand guard. And don't let anyone in here while he is here. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yeah.
And
I
they
don't know why,
go
but
through the door.
I don't know, but when it got to Noi, I imagine he's like doing like a fucking Tekken taunt. Like,
Noi is
Oh my
not Brian
God.
Fury.
You know what?
I know.
Noi's not gonna,
How y'all like
Noi's
that?
not gonna hit some taunt jet upper on whoever's got to fight.
I don't know. It's
Did
really
the
funny.
Yahoo say something? I'm sorry. What did the Yahoo say?
Oh God. Okay. Well, you know what? I guess we're doing this today, Saisha.
Oh my god.
Oh, guess we're doing this today. Shit.
Yeah,
Anyways,
hey, that's totally. Hey, if I can be perfectly honest, I knew there was like a pretty good chance that this would happen today.
yeah, I
so-
kind of figured. Anyways, with that very same statement and or motion,
I want to mention before, if that's okay.
Uh-huh.
Immediately after, like they go through the door, Noi just like takes their clothes off, like the church clothes in chapter 4, Delta Room.
Oh my god.
No need for these anymore.
God.
The
I'm
clothing
gonna
has
keep my
returned
clothes
to-
Should he?
No.
If you want to.
If you want to, that is completely up to you.
Is Scar staying in the clothes?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the clothes.
Okay, Noi's gonna begrudgingly stay in the clothes. He gets
But,
the feeling that
okay.
someone will return and will be very confused if they see very obviously a ninja standing in here.
Well.
Like, where did you come from? It's like, I've been here the whole time.
In
But,
that case,
Keeping the
in
clothes
that
on.
case, a few minutes pass, and you do see a few other people come in, which is 2 guards and a couple familiar faces.
Teleport us to the bottom.
I was about to say, where's the
You-
guard?
You guys can technically move yourselves. You guys are free to. The guards will
Yeah.
essentially just kind of motion for you guys to be like, this is the
Watch
waiting
out.
area. You're allowed to stay here for the time being when the missus is ready for you.
They'll also
Excuse
look
me,
over at
sir. You're not allowed past those. I'm gonna need you to.
you also.
But they will leave afterwards, so it will just be you four in the hall.
Oh, I thought we were. Okay.
They will also.
My bad.
They'll also tell the 2 of you. They'll also tell the 2 supposed guards. Just keep an eye on them until time.
Yeah, until the missus is ready.
Scar will just nod.
But with that, they will leave.
Leave so we could talk to each other.
They're gone.
They're gone now.
They,
God,
they
the idea that fucking Scar like walked up to the guard that's going to talk to him and was like, "You can't come in here."
I'm just imagining Scar, but it's like, stop! You have violated the law!
You violated the law.
Yeah.
The camera forces you to look at them as they're saying that.
But
Front-facing Scar isn't real. They can't hurt you.
front-facing Scar in the corner.
Sorry,
But-
there are no robots allowed on this floor. I'm gonna have to act you.
So for our casino duo, you see Noi. He waves. You see this lizard. You don't know who they are.
Well, you know.
No,
I know.
Varys would have been able to deduct that.
Yeah, Varys.
Yeah, Varys would have been able to deduct
Yeah,
that is Scar.
For Fent.
Fent, on the other hand, who the fuck are you?
Who's this?
Who's this broad?
All right, here we come. The robotic racism.
No robots allowed on this floor, sir. You're gonna have to leave.
I was about to say, you four are...
He just instantly knows Scar. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, it's Scar. Lovely.
He'll walk up to Ben, hand him the blueprints. This is what we found earlier in the lab.
Thank you. Any troubles?
There's 2 exposed bodies downstairs. Other than that, we should be fine.
I'm
Fine.
sorry. What?
Exposed.
So,
What did you guys
since
do?
we're- so since
Those
we're
aren't
here,
exactly sold in the shop here.
hey Belle, do you think it's fun for us to try a tiny bit of our hand to them since they're in a safe place?
Yeah. Technically, yes.
So during this entire time, we've been keeping track of how much suspicion you guys have been building. For the casino crew, you built like 1, maybe 2. You're both okay. For Sneak 100, you built up 3.
What the fuck kind of Among Us sus meter is this?
You
What's
guys
the
were
max?
the max 5.
Yes. Oh, what are y'all doing?
Shit.
The max
Yeah, you-
was 5.
Those fucking cameras.
Cameras got-
Or like,
so-
I mean, we're just
remember when
walking
we
around in
separate-
unrestricted areas where there's
Yeah.
cameras. So
I'm also gonna say this. You guys did also just like say, hey, we're just gonna leave a guy like half naked up here. It'll be fine. They'll think it's a prank. That's why I had you guys roll high-low. So it's like, okay, I feel like there's like a high chance that someone's just gonna see a guy just down here in their underwear.
oh yeah,
so.
I figured.
But that is
The
it.
other guy was really well hidden. The other dude was kind of just slumped over his desk.
I
Yeah.
figured I'd let you guys know this, just let you know. Yeah, no, we were tracking this, so.
We kept tabs.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, I was just waiting to get.
Motherfucker, yeah.
The video word with our crew, I don't care.
Alrighty
Otherwise,
then.
y'all have reunited and are free to discuss.
Well, what are your findings?
What do you mean? What are our findings? I gave you the blueprint. What more do you want?
Well,
Already
obviously
He's
you're not the
scanning
only one
over
who's in-
them.
Dude, SpongeBob and Patrick on the fucking map. Map. Look at the map.
Since Orion is properly looking over the blueprints, roll me a technology check, since I know you're proficient.
Oh boy, I'm good at
We about to get fucked over by
Oh,
RNG.
boy, here I go.
You just had to
Do they
say
have
something,
sessions?
Liz.
Do,
You
do
just
they have arc space?
It was the AI.
Do
You
they
said
have
what?
arc space? Hey, Belle, do they have arc reroll?
Huh? Yes, they have
I
arc
haven't used
rerolls.
I was about to say I haven't used mine.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
have not
roll for it.
used your arc reroll, then you are allowed to use it. You only get one though.
14. So, if you're using it,
Fantastic.
we'll take the 14.
Alright, yeah.
So, what is EC, Belle?
So, essentially, going over the paper, at first, it's like, what the fuck is this? Because the main thing you notice is the really shitty picture of Atlas in the corner on he's supposed to be going over and revitalizing everything. But you do see something regarding neuron connections. It's a small little device that is printed on one of the blueprint papers that you have, and then a bigger one on the
Quick
other
question.
paper. What?
Because I'm not exactly sure how to take this. I'm putting it in the chat. What does it mean by whenever you make an intelligence technology check, you can check the
so
result as 10?
It says, so what it essentially says is that you can just say, hey, can I forgo that and just say it's that number instead?
Oh, okay.
So if you want to do that, you can.
What? It's 10?
Yeah, as 10 plus gadget tier level plus intelligence, which if it's higher than 14, that is.
Well, it would just make it a 15, I'm guessing? Or are we 16 now?
So you're level
I mean,
6, I believe.
Yeah. So it'll be
So
16.
let me reread this. You treat the result as a 10 or your gadget tier level plus your intelligence modifier. You're going for 10.
I'll take the 14.
You'll take 14 as is? Okay, go ahead, Bill. Sorry about
But
that.
what you're reading on the two different blueprints that Scar had given you is neuron links. Small little devices that are what look like to be implants, and then a much larger device on the other paper that is essentially the control hub. From what you can deduct, mind control. Or at the very least, the most stupidest iteration of mind control that someone without an actual fucking degree can muster.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute.
And the power source? That earring.
No fucking way.
What is it? What's wrong?
I would like to go back. Okay. In the files that we learned from the lab where we fought
Mm-hmm.
Surge and Kit,
Mm-hmm.
this Dr. Starline character, was there any information on how he acquired and utilized Kit and Surge.
You. Let's see, who actually went over? You have them downloaded in your system.
Yes.
Okay.
The AI has them downloaded.
So, rereading this stuff, you'd probably go through everything. You would notice that the way that he utilized and mind-controlled Kit and Surge was not with that of a Phantom Ruby, but something called a Warp Topaz.
Not the warp topaz. He just had like good techno. He just had good hypnotech. He just had good hypnotech.
Okay. All right then. I'll veto that. And Finch just like, huh. It seems like they're trying to utilize mind control.
On the patrons?
On
Or-
every.
Ooh. Well, how are you going to chip everyone?
The Ruby. If it's able to utilize chaos control with just that amount of power, I can imagine that it probably would be able to do the whatever it is they have planned. Hmm.
What do you two think about this?
I can't understand anything.
It was a losing battle to begin with.
If
It's some
anything,
sort
I
of
think he needs the chip.
What would they be able to
Code, I
accomplish
can't make it
by
out.
enslaving the entire population?
Anything?
It is true. This isn't even. This is more of a rudimentary system.
It might just be for the patrons and security staff. But then again, if it works on just them, there's no telling how far they'll take it.
It's hard to say if this matter involves us or not. We're here for the Phantom Ruby part.
Well, if it's powered by that thing, then they wouldn't be able to get it off the ground anyway. And we'd be taking it. So. We'd basically just
Anything-
solve it by doing what we came here for.
Did you hear anything from the Atlas character? The person you were escorting.
It was said. Well, what part did we get to hear? 'Cause
Technically, we would not heard anything.
Yeah, I'm literally trying to get him to say something.
Yeah,
He's like,
like, attack.
well,
Hello.
the text told me, but I genuinely can't remember what.
I was trying to remember what Bell said.
Okay.
I'm not good with big words.
Essentially, what you had heard was it a correctional fuck. You heard the term,
Correctional management.
yeah, correctional management.
Okay. I overheard what they were talking about, at least just a bit. They mentioned correctional management. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, mind control.
Sort of. It's based on behavior, I think.
It's literally just mind control. This is unfortunate.
Why do our jobs always shape up to be a lot worse than what we thought they would be when we went on them?
If we had a nickel for every job that we did that became much worse, we'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
That
In
girl
No, it
such
is
doesn't
two
happen 3
jobs?
times.
Meanwhile, hanging out in the casino, Baron and Tanuki. Man, it's gonna fuck that. Man, let's fuck him up.
You're right. We should fuck him up.
I gotta get the picture.
Oh my god.
Keep going.
I'm scared now.
I gotta find this picture.
I'm fucking scared now.
But
Oh my fucking god, Hatter. Pause time, flag on the field. Thank you, Hatter, for bringing in the 12th guess. How is stream? I hope it was okay. Hope you enjoyed your time. What were you doing? Art fight prep? No, it was Persona. That's what you were doing.
My favorite Smash character.
And I'm here too.
Oh
my God.
I fucking heard that that's nice deer in your fucking breath. Like, yeah.
But you guys do now have the information that you were able to gather from the small powwow. I was trapped in cutscene hell. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. So, with the essential powwow that you guys have constructed with each other, you managed to get small bits and pieces of what might be happening. And unfortunately, a second nickel. So, at this point, I would say more so figuring out how you guys wish to approach this. I will let you guys, either in or out of character, figure out what it is you want to do for about 10 minutes. I will give you 10 minutes to powwow as a team on what you want to do.
Team huddle, team huddle.
I think we have to steal a piece of the ruby. I mean, that's what we came for.
I will also say, spar. Because this is out of character.
Yes.
Do you want to give input or no? Since your character is...
I want to see this healthy team dynamic flourish, so I will let them do their thing.
Okay.
They seem like they have their best interests in mind for each other, and
alrighty
Do
then.
we have more leads on where the ruby is?
I'm
think-
going to...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm going to start a timer in a minute. Hold on.
Alright.
I've got a
You
week
guys
off work. I
get-
don't want to hear more alarms.
Alright. You get
When you guys
10 minutes when you are ready.
I was already going.
Timer starts now. Go ahead.
I steal ruby. That was my idea.
Oh my God.
Fucking steal it.
Exactly what
good
it
shit,
says on
Liz,
the
good
tin.
shit.
Are you fucking like James May trying to like tell his football team what to do? Is like, we're gonna go round here, then round here, kill Clarkson.
No, basically, I think that likely the ruby is either near because like if they've got the blueprints, it means that they might have a prototype, so it might be near the prototypes. And it hasn't been long since he's stolen it anyway, so they like might be repurposing like other ways to like store it for now instead of like its own designated container. So it's probably going to be in the labs. and probably going to be where Atlas is.
Can I make a suggestion?
Mm.
I would say Fent has the one Phantom Ruby shard, correct? Right?
Correct.
You could theoretically try to use that to detect where it is.
I mean,
We're doing the bullshit.
wouldn't
compass
it be
thing.
on him? And we know he went in the room.
Yeah, I was going to say
Wait.
because
Wait, be on who?
Clover.
Clover.
Ah,
Wouldn't it still be on him?
that's what I would
Yes.
think. Because
I mean, if he
yeah,
just got back, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, he doesn't have a designated like storage place. It would probably be where near Atlas is because they brought him on for the project, and like
it
Clover
wasn't
would still
Atlas
have it,
that
so
had
they'd
it,
be
it was-
near it. Well, it's basically the same thing as standing next to that guy. I mean, like he might show it to him for this stuff. I didn't remember the other dude's name.
Well, first he's
Clover?
gonna try to radio Amy.
Okay.
You're trying to radio Amy?
you got to
Yes.
put on incognito mode. That's a fucking walkie-talkie you got in your hand.
It's in his head.
Alrighty then. It will ring once, then 3 times, and then a 5th, and then it's just
I better not get put to voicemail.
hello.
Okay. If you didn't answer, we were gonna have some serious problems.
What?
Speaking of serious problems, they're probably developing mind control here.
What?
These blueprints that our crew found. I don't know what else to say other than it all points to mind control.
Ben? Hello? Ben? God damn it! And you hear it click. She could not hear you.
Fuck.
You pulling this bullshit?
Oh,
I'm
yes,
gonna
we
get
are.
something to drink.
Not the Hugh Hugh. Shut up.
He
In
checks
fact,
the signal.
You got 1 bar.
Only got 1 bar in this bitch.
You're gonna show up with a satellite thing instead of Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi.
I was just gonna say, you guys,
Input casino password.
Gamble.
Do you want to connect to the casino Wi-Fi?
Hell no!
I
What
don't
the
think
fuck? I ain't trying to get casino AIDS.
They can't
Is it gonna give you an
I've
install super next fighting game?
You're
Oh
not.
my god.
I just upgraded my circuits, bro. I'm not doing that.
You are
Alright,
free to try
so-
again if you want, or connect to the Wi-Fi, either or.
I would say if you want to try again, there would be a technology check involved. We'll just see.
Rolling a dice to
Let's
get
see.
the phone signal.
Yeah, that's D&D for you, dog.
Yup.
Look,
Roll
sometimes
to make sure you chew this sandwich
nine.
correctly.
Oh my god!
I
Holy
mean, you
shit.
can choose to use that feature now. And this is bumped up by
Yeah,
1
for
point.
1 extra. You know what? Fucking. I want that 10.
I want it.
It goes from 1 bar to 2.
Oh yeah, we in.
Now we're in
Tries
business.
again.
When you get the YouTube video in 144p after 10 hours of waiting for it to load.
You ringing?
Yup.
It rings 5 times and then she picks up. Hello?
Can you hear me better now?
Oh my god, you sound like shit. I can hear you, but you sound like ass.
Okay, at least it's something. Mind control.
Wind control?
Mind
Find?
Goblin.
Robin, got you. Who the fuck is Robin, Fent?
He hangs up.
Why didn't you just spell it out there?
Why? So she could spill out the YMCA song? I'm not doing that.
YMCA.
I don't even know why you phoned her in the first place. Like she's gonna do crap.
How are there two Top
At
Gear
least
references
it's
this
better if
fucking
someone
game?
outside of us knows.
Well, if she wanted us to tell her every waking moment, every time some weird shit decided to happen on our missions, then she should have invested in better reception on these stupid fucking things.
Actually, if I can say something, it's weird. You had good connection before coming in here.
They have to have something in this specific area preventing communication outside.
You'd think they would be more used to jammers.
If that was the case, I'm pretty sure I would be out of commission.
You know what? Hey, whoever wants, give me investigation checks.
Everyone?
Whoever wants to, give me an investigation check.
Can we all
Well, you know how it is. All of us
Yeah,
do it.
Fuck you, bro! Give me that old technology. That's
Fuck you. They get it as like fucking 5-bar ping, crystal clear Elgato.
You know what? Just
audio.
Okay.
because,
So
like,
going down the line, lowest to highest. So, Varys, with the conversation bringing up jammers or something blocking the signal. I don't know where to look first. I don't know where to look first. Curly jammers? Is that what we're talking about? Probably. Anyways, for Scar, Noi, weirdly enough, Noi somehow knows this. Or what the fuck this is.
now he tapped into his previously gained knowledge and was like, wait a minute, it's like cameras.
It's like cameras, yeah. So, essentially, since you two aren't really in the conversation actively, I'd imagine you two are kind of roaming up and down the hall a little bit, checking places. In your search, you will find what looks like one little circular disc for each of you, with a small disruptor dot on it. And if you bring it closer to your ear, it's making a ram 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 kind of noise. It's not good to listen to, so you put it down.
It's interference. It's like, oh, I hate that. I hate interference feedback.
Yeah.
so that's the ringing in my ear I'm hearing.
For Fent in particular, it's in the goddamn walls.
Not anymore. Pulls out the fucking like power loader.
It's in the walls.
The excavator.
It's in the goddamn walls.
Lovely.
You can, I would say, tapping against one of the walls with your knuckle, you will notice that it is not normal drywall. Oh my god, there goes the fucking Foogies. But you'll notice it is not normal drywall, and something a lot sturdier, more metallic. It is indeed the goddamn walls.
This may be even more of a problem than I originally thought.
Time's up.
Good power, good power.
Good power.
Alright, so seems like, from what you were able to discuss, at most, you know that Clover has the Phantom Ruby Thieves. For the two that were impersonating guards, you just went right through that door.
Now the question is, are you going to step through?
If we step through, there's no going back. No matter what's on the other side.
The door looks like a foggy entranceway.
It's
You know what this is.
It's suspiciously red.
I was ordered to stand here and let no one through.
Oh my god!
Everyone looks at Scar. Even Noi looks at Scar.
The fly on the wall
disliked
looks
that.
at Scar.
Fallout image. Everyone disliked that.
Fine, if you want to go get yourself skilled, door's right there.
Do you have any suggestions other than just sitting here?
Top floor, nobody else is coming up here, and none of them are coming out unless it's through this door.
I slide into your DM, Scar, and just be like, at the same time, you know what my choice.
And that's cool enough. I don't that's to do with us. We're here for the ruby. We should infiltrate stealthily. Get it?
You want to infiltrate stealthily?
I don't know why, but I imagine like their mask has like the fucking like the nerdy tooth where he's like puts his finger
Oh.
up. It's like, stealthy.
Well, she's not wearing a mask right now. I didn't put my clothes back on.
I know they're not wearing the mask, but I still see it with the mask in my head. It is really funny.
My god.
Idea. Hey, Liz. You want to act like some Karens?
Oh my god.
Being irritated that we are being fucking blocked by these two dipshits and just push our way through? Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Oh.
Sounds
Well,
good
at least
to
you won't be
me.
blowing- you won't be blowing my cover that way.
You
Let's go.
guys
I'll stand right here.
You guys
Pretend to
prepare
call
to
for
do
backup.
what you
Wait.
need to, just in case.
What is a Karen?
Oh my god.
And
We're not
accent.
3, 2, 1,
explaining
go.
this to you. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Get your ass over here.
And this is the part.
Do you want us
where-
to start yelling to sell it in case people could hear
So,
from the other
I
side?
say yes. You lead on this.
Alright. Okay, so before this starts, I'm going to pause it right here. The fucking one, catch my fucking breath. 2, it's 8:22. We've been going about it for about almost 2 hours. We're gonna take a small break here. We will start.
I will-
already.
I don't
We
know
will-
though. Should we be taking breaks in a 3-hour session? Remember,
Yeah,
after this is
'cause
9:30. I gotta
We
go.
are.
That's right. It
we
is
are pretty-
9:30. You do have to go at
I was
9:30.
going
You know
to
what?
say- I was going to.
You. All right, fine. We won't do the break. I'm just gonna fucking take a relap.
If I can make a suggestion, we could jump over to Spar since he has made some progress forward, and then we could just when it gets to a reasonable enough point, then these guys can intrude.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, that
sell-
sounds good.
Like set the scene, set the scene. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
Plus, if I can make a suggestion, that
Meanwhile,
would be a
back at the Krusty
great
Krab.
time when they break in. That'd be a great time to end the session. I was perfectly honest.
That'd be perfect.
You
That-
can't leave us on a cliffhanger like this.
Alrighty then. So
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's going to be a week before the next session. So,
yeah, it will only be a week, depending on how time goes.
yeah.
I didn't see the dot in between M and Fent, so I just thought Muffent.
Fent.
We're gonna go ahead and do a little cut as
Back at the Krusty Krab.
I'm going
Atlas.
to move the camera over.
while you do. Atlas, just moments before the group kind of met up, you had walked through the doors with Clover kind of coming up the rear. You heard him kind of like barking some orders, probably a little aggressively, but you're at the same time. How do you feel about like the entire situation so far between the two peculiar individuals and just kind of everything you've heard?
Atlas has been keeping a very stoic face the entire time. This is not his first rodeo when dealing with situations like this. So he's staying cordial, staying polite, keeping a good eye on Clover specifically. So he is observing. He's seeing how things play out.
As you observe, the bit of hallway that you walk down is obviously for show. To describe it, it's like that kind of like hallway you see in the movies where you'll walk down and you see like all this pretty like looking stuff, images of what you assume is the proprietor of this place, probably to try and like make you feel like she's some important individual.
Mm-hmm.
You do see it's almost imposing, but nothing you haven't like dealt with before. Especially even before your current self.
Yep.
But some part of you can't help but kind of escape what Clover told you. Some kind of device to keep people in line. That's a little weird.
Yeah, it is. It is weird.
Especially for a casino. But a few minutes pass as you eventually come to another set of doors. Clover comes up to the front and Belle, I imagine you could probably take it from here.
To essentially place you in the middle of this, obviously glazing you while obviously glazing his superior a lot more.
Mm.
He will, much like he had done earlier to you when he had greeted you, he will bow slightly when the doors would swing open, or the gated doors would swing open, and in would come a very light-dressed lady. Shorter than you, but if not for the heels, obviously she'd be way shorter. But she will stand partially in between both you and Clover, and with a soft yet concerning smile, will greet you. Oh, hello. And you must be Atlas, right? The doctor that I had called for?
That is correct.
Good.
It is nice to meet you, finally.
It is a pleasure to meet you, my dear. I've heard a number of wonderful things about some of the work that you've done over the course of time. My associate has spoken rather highly of you. You have made quite the rounds in the underground, might I say.
I would have not known that my work seemed to make that much rounds, considering that I like to keep a low profile. But it's good to know that my reputation precedes me.
As low as a profile as one can keep, keeping ways out of GUN's grasp, that is. It's a good thing. Any association with them, and I would not have considered grabbing you.
I have a very
I like
strict.
her.
I have a very strict no military policy with my work.
That's good. Well, I'm sure that Clover here, my dear, has given you slight information on what it is that you will be working on with us, correct?
That is correct. Seems that you have some employees that are a bit too much of a liability. You need someone like me, my expertise, to make sure things stay as operational as possible.
Of course. It has been quite troubling. Ever since that blue rat has snuck his nose a little deeper into my home, it seems like a good number of my employees has been following in his craters. Let's be honest with each other, he's not all that much to really be having around this place, and I could not afford the complaints that would be coming from my dear patrons if I had someone of the sorts working in my own coop.
And it would not make any sense to have something like that running within your operations.
Of course. See? You understand almost perfectly. If that's the case, Clover, might you hand him the blueprints? I'd like a little bit of revising for the current operation that we have going on how we can keep my chickens in line. Clover would then hand a tabloid. Yeah, a tabloid to Atlas. And essentially you will get basically the same kind of blueprints that the team has already gathered, minus the poorly drawn atlas in the corner.
All right. Atlet will. Wait, what's up?
I was going to say, for you, it won't be like a high check, but do you have a technology check on you?
Let me check. Gotta look at my sheet real fast.
Yeah, no worries.
Wow, that is crazy. I actually don't.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't fit that on my sheet. Yeah, that was the one thing I was missing out of it.
Okay.
I mean, there's a way to do it, but I don't think you would have been able to take proficiency in it. With like
Yeah.
the choices of character stuff.
I
You
think
can always-
considering what he had, no, he wouldn't have been able to take proficiency.
He can always get it through like downtime stuff in the future, but in that case, just use a standard investigation.
Okay.
You do have an
Oh,
arc
did you get
reroll.
fucked?
Cool, I'm re-rolling that. Because that's a nat 1. 15.
15.
Okay.
Bro, that'd be
So-
so sad if Atlas got hired on here and he lied on his resume, dog. Oh.
I was like, I mean, you could just lie your way through everything.
I'm going to jail, dog.
Oh man, a warrant for your arrest is now there.
So, sorry, I had some chips before I jumped in here. So, with the 15, the good news for you is that the check is a bit lower because you've been around technology for a lot longer, as well as it's like your abilities to like to essentially ideally like look into tech and stuff. You even learn how to speak tech, quote unquote.
Yeah.
However, there are some things that stick out to you on this. For starters, this device's reach is a lot more long range than you expected. Secondly, you kind of like look at these two, and you're vaguely aware of like a laboratory department of some kind on the premises because like obviously they would have had to have like got these blueprints from somewhere, but no matter where you look, there is always still a little bit of an imprint from the previous creator. And you do happen to notice that there is some elements of, it looks like these blueprints were definitely stolen and then appropriated to be used for their own plans. Especially down to the fact that there does, in one of the corners, you do see what looks like the remains of a pretty haphazardly removed symbol. What kind of symbol? You're not sure, but certainly round. That's it.
Atlas takes the tabloid within his hand, looks at it for a bit, and he steps forward.
There
faces
is
to the
one
left,
addition-
faces
there
to the
is
right.
there is one additional thing. Curious, it's the power source. You notice a schematic of what looks like to be something. I want you to roll me an Arcana as you look at it.
Okay. How is Atlas not proficient in fucking technology, but got the 4 in Arcana? But that's a 10.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not like it would have been a very high check, especially considering it was the center point of some circumstances a couple years ago now.
Yeah.
As you look at a sketch of the Phantom Ruby,
Atlas would take notice of the power source and he would stop his pacing. Within his other hand, he will bring up one of his hologram screens. And on it is more so like a general map of the casino.
Mhm.
Looks between the two and then focuses back on the tabloid.
Is there something the matter, dear?
Something of the matter is not the correct choice of words here. It seems that there might be a bit of confusion on my end.
Hmm. And what might that be?
The confusion is the range. It seems that this has a bit more of a layman terms, a bit more of a punch to how things are supposed to be. Especially if you're supposed to be only maintaining coworkers. Seems to reach quite a bit outward from the casino.
Does it? Well, that's odd. I could have sworn that we told them to keep it within the casino range. Atlas,
Hey, yeah.
what would we have him roll
To
to detect whether or not she
good old
knows? It's
good old-
insight, correct?
a good old insight. It's your ability to read a person.
Okay, cool. 12.
I gotta roll against that, don't I?
You can either do that or you can vibe it, see how you feel.
Due to that sickly sweet smile, you're having a hard time whether or not detecting if she's knowing or unknowing of the range.
Okay. Atlas takes a side glance at her and then looks back down to the tabloid. I'll be sure to run through some calculations again to see if everything's in order. It seemed that if it's supposed to be the range of the casino, then must have been a decimal out of place of some sort. An easy fix.
I knew I'd managed to grab the right man for the job. I do appreciate it a lot, my dear.
There is one more concern.
And that would be?
He closes down the hologram screen that he has, and he takes a step over here, and he kind of like looks over in this direction, just looking at all the ornaments on the wall as he talks. Power source seems to be a bit of overkill. Now, it's no Chaos Emerald, obviously, and I personally do not like working with chaos energy. It becomes more unruly the more you try to tap into it. And who knows whatever happens, especially since what happened all those years ago in those history books.
Right.
But it seems that this is more controlled, yes, but far more potent.
Unfortunately, due to the circumstances of the Dr. Eggman and that blue rodent constantly at hands with each other for a near Chaos Emerald would have been a bit too much for me to handle. As you can tell, I run a business, not a circus. And the last thing I want is clowns roaming around on my grounds. So getting something that would be, yes, more potent than what one would hopefully rather be dealing with, then having something so precious and overly used by a bunch of Neanderthals was probably safer on my hands, since they wouldn't be rummaging around and blowing my place to bits for it.
And that lies the bit of the confusion once again on my part. As he turns around and faces over to her. Using something this potent for something as mundane as making sure your coworkers stay in line is more so of a target on top of your back. As for someone who prefers to keep a low profile, messing with something as strong as this, for something as whatever you may call it, seems to might do more harm than good. Obviously, I am merely just a scientist to make sure that the deal goes smoothly. So take everything that I have to say with a grain of salt. You are paying me for, as far as I know.
Of course.
But if I am to give any sound advice, if you're keeping rodents out, hire an exterminator. As he hands the tablet back over to her. As far as my business,
go ahead.
As far as my business go, I'll make sure my job is done.
She will quietly take the tablet. I want you to roll me another insight.
Okay. 21.
You will notice.
Of course Atlas would notice. Of course he would notice.
You will notice the grip on the tablet is almost crushing. You can hear what sounds like bits and pieces of it slightly pushing into pressure. As well as noticing that her smile has kind of faltered a little bit. And no longer looks genuine to you. Ah, is that right? Well, again, a Chaos Emerald would be a bit much for the casino to handle, and considering that most people believe that this thing is broken, it wouldn't be too bad to have at least a shard of it, correct?
There is still more outliers within your theory. You do have a point. A shard is no whole piece of what this is. And my research has not gone that too deep into what its power is. I just know that it is dangerous through the grapevine. So perhaps maybe a shard would be enough. I'll have to run some tests of my own to make sure. But he would then look over to Clover, actually.
Uh-huh.
It seems that what we have working with might take some more delicate actions that I would thought that I would need. If you would be so kind to make sure that any supplies that I will need to make sure.
What is that sound?
What the fuck are you on about?
Atlas was just like
You hear
Atlas
stuff.
is like slowly like rotating over to the door.
Hey Atlas, why don't you roll a perception on that one? It's for here.
Oh, I'm good at that.
This is taking too long. We
Hey, that voice
demand.
sounds kind of familiar.
Just let me know when I get to speak, okay? I typed
You're
down a whole
supposed to be
thing.
yelling too. Go
You're,
ahead.
you're supposed to be yelling.
Oh, well, can you hear? You can hear,
If
right?
you're loud enough, yes.
You
are
are
interrupting
16,
it.
dog. Just go for it.
Okay. Excuse me? I am the representative of the honey. You denying me is like spitting in her face. I demand that you let me through right
We
now.
do not care.
That's a
We are
terrible
not
way to
allowed
say
through here.
What do you mean, honey? Like the fashion designer?
Yeah.
Like
Diana's
Do not get-
Clover and Diana's ears will kind of like perk up to hear it. Does Atlas say that out loud?
Diana,
yes,
Diana.
but he's just as confused as everyone else.
Yeah, both of them will perk up and look. And Diana's like, honey? As in,
Don't you look at me
my
like
dear
that.
friend?
If you had just listened to me, I would not have to had waste my time, and you would be back to pissing away your life at your dead-end job. Now, let me through.
At that, Atlas will like put his hand up to his mouth, like, oh.
Well,
Atlas, you recognize two of the voices from there. It's the two people you met in the VIP area.
Question.
yeah.
Yes.
Can I roll bluff? Like, can I roll a performance or something like that?
Sure, go ahead.
What kind of,
What kind?
give off your lifer. Give your lifer. Because,
I am making sure that I don't blow my cover on knowing who those voices are. I'm making sure I look as third party as possible.
Okay.
You can roll deception.
Deception? Okay. 7.
All right.
Just
Cool.
realized something.
What?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna let this play out.
All right. Well, I will say,
It's already in motion.
Clover and Diana and Atlas will stone a turn to look at the door. And down here, oh, would you look at that? 4 people have entered. 2 kind of look like they're trying to stop the other 2. For the 4 who just walked in to the office, this is one hell of an office. It looks like it's slightly elevated into the area where you see these 3 people standing. On either side, on both of y'all, or all 4 of you, you see what looks like little koi ponds? Why are there koi ponds in here?
It's also glaringly emerald in here. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, there's a lot of green in here. Green, gold, and accents of red, as well as what looks like 2 secretary-esque desks kind of sitting in on either side of y'all, as well as a major desk area up further where you see the rest, or the 3 core people, who are now staring at you.
My goodness, all this green. You live like this?
Excuse me. Who the hell are you?
We're slightly pushed Scar. Because Scar's probably got her hands on him.
Honey's
Yeah.
Get off me.
representative.
It depends. Are you trying to, like, actively push away, and is Scar actively trying to grab you? Because if so, it would be a contested roll.
It's a gentle push because Veers doesn't want to actually hurt her, so...
Okay. Then yeah, sure, go ahead.
Don't touch me.
Oh my god.
This coat costs more than the entire Mobius strip.
Scar just rolls her eyes and lets it go.
Excuse me. Who the hell are you 2?
Oh, you're excused.
They
We're the
claim to be
representatives.
representatives of Honey.
We can speak for ourselves.
Silence
Help.
Nobody
her.
asked you.
We can speak for ourselves. Help. We're the representatives of Honey.
Honey?
Indeed.
We've been waiting downstairs for ages.
I
And
wasn't
as you can see,
told.
my dear partner here has grown very impatient.
I was not told that I was going to be having representatives of Honey's fashion company here. Looks over at Clover and is very much pissed. Why didn't you tell me that we were having more representatives coming today, Clover?
Looks like you need to fire someone.
They weren't on the list today, ma'am.
Oh, Varys, that's too much. You know how difficult it is to get a job nowadays, especially one of their caliber.
Clover
Does that matter?
looks... Clover looks like he is very much in a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, you fucked us over. We're fucking you over hard.
Actually, if I can bring up something. As far, you definitely made a deception there.
Yeah.
There's a definite sense of recognition seen from Atlas.
Okay. I need. Can I request a roll for the 2 that have seen Atlas before?
What
What role do you
asking?
want from us?
What-
Perception.
Perception?
Perception?
Because of my roll,
Oh,
it's
we're
going to be a
rolling?
low roll.
Okay. Are we rolling perception?
Yes.
On Virus and
Atlas.
Fence, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
God,
you-
He is holding. He is trying his best not to laugh.
I was
Like-
about to say, oh boy.
Like if you were any closer, you would have hit a. Oh,
Well, because he knows these two dipshits aren't like. He's just like, what the fuck they were doing like down at the casino. I have no
Yeah,
idea
he's
who they are. They
we
are
were
not
just calm.
representatives.
Atlas is enjoying how this is playing out.
Well, two people are tearing into the two guards, quote unquote, and Diana. Diana is tearing heavy into Clover, while Clover looks like a scared cat and is looking between the group of the four at the bottom, and his boss, and then his eyes land on you, Atlas. He sees that you're
I'm sorry not to
giggling.
fucking laugh.
He sees that you're trying not to laugh.
That seemed to be something I drank earlier.
Ye-
Clearly lying. Don't roll it.
Yeah, we're going to roll with that 7, my guy.
Yeah, no,
Dude.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Don't roll it. He's bad at this. You caught him. You caught him.
Clover is hard glaring. It's like, do you think this is funny?
Little bit.
Is this what we've been waiting for? Whoever this person. Oh, I remember you.
Oh, you were the two from the gambling area. Yes, I remember.
VIP lounge, specifically.
Charmed.
So
Seems that
this is
these
what
two-
takes priority over Miss Honey. I see.
In all fairness, I am here on official business.
As are
Consider me
we.
unofficial.
I was not
We've spoken
under the
to many of
impression-
your clientele about being here to represent Miss Honey, but it seems like the chain of command runs very low here.
I'll have you know that this was a scheduled meeting between him and I. Now, unfortunately, I do apologize regarding the situation of you waiting down in the VIP area for interactions with me regarding any further going with Honey's company. But unfortunately for you, there was no space for a meeting. My day was completely booked up, and this gentleman here was my last meeting. So unfortunately, you would have to come back at a later date for a more convenient timing. I do apologize, though. Please give Honey my regards.
You'll
The fuck are
need
we
them
supposed to do now?
considering how low she already thinks of this place. And to now see that her help is being pushed aside, I can only imagine just how lower it can get.
Oh, please. Just because you're representing her company doesn't mean anything to me. Again, I do apologize, but unfortunately, this was predetermined. I didn't have enough time for any more meetings today, since I would be stepping out on my own accord, and she checks what would look like a watch. Less than an hour. I do have somewhere else to be.
Man, I'm just hoping to kill this bitch.
You said,
Does Vera say this out loud?
No, he did not. That's me. I don't
Now-
think he cares either way, but I want to kill her.
But she will look at Clover with a deathly glare and will hand him something and shoo him off to the group of you. And much like the walk of shame, he does so. And he will... Whoa, why is he scrunched?
squish.
The result of the walk of shame.
The result of the walk of shame. But he will...
Yeah, oh no, he turned into a Deltarune emo for when someone looks upset.
She made a critical mistake. We're gonna run his pockets.
Anyways, he will stop in front of Fent and hand him a piece of paper that has the casino's logo on it.
And what am I supposed to do with this?
This is a formal apology from the missus. Again, unfortunately her schedule was very booked today, and the meeting with Mr. Atlas here was her last one on her books before she would be out of town for the next couple days on a meeting incursion with our sponsor king.
So they expect us to come back tomorrow.
That's
No,
all this
the
is.
next day or the next day.
no, not to come back tomorrow. We will send letterings to Miss Honey's round of business. And personally, I will be there to grab or to conduct an overphone meeting between her and the missus.
She's gonna be so pissed at us.
If I can interject, if that's okay, Belle.
Go ahead.
But as you're being told this, there's like a little nagging presence in the back of your head. Probably the AI, I don't know. But you have a feeling that this isn't that if you don't do something now, you don't know when your next opportunity will be.
So we're gonna try and run his pockets here.
I will say he's not looking you in the eye, so he's not really paying attention. He's doing like a very apologetic, like kind of bow.
What is the two up here doing?
Diana and Atlas.
Yes.
Diana is kind of standing there with her arms slightly crossed as she looks through the tabloid that Atlas had handed back to her. She does not look happy, but alternatively, it does not seem like she's paying attention either. And for Atlas, what are you doing?
Atlas is seeing what's going on at the bottom, and he is also taking a few glances over at Diana. Earlier you saw him snickering, trying to hold back his laughter, and now the thoughts are setting in, and you can see that he has a very clear change in facial expression. How he was before in the VIP room, he looked kind of bored, kind of lost in his own like research. Now it seems like his mind is on something. It is very distinct. And if you were any closer or any way to actually like communicate with him directly, he might got something to say. I don't know. Well, maybe just looking at something. Think about something, you know?
Now, from what I remember, I'm trying to remember. We were given each individual microphones to speak to each other.
Earpieces?
Yes, earpieces, right?
That was specifically between the four of you.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's fine. And Fent can communicate through his without using his mouth.
You don't. I think because you decided to like have it integrated into you in some way, well, probably to like let your communication or whatever like work through its frequency or something. We don't know. Your body's weird.
Yeah.
You decided that you don't really need to speak like verbally speak, nor do you need to like press the button in order to respond back.
Mm. If that's the case, he is going to communicate to Noi to try and force him to escort out while Clover here is bowed. And I imagine his sleight of hand is way better than Fence.
So Noise escorting someone out, you said?
You're going to try and forcefully escort Fent out, but push him forward. And while he's kind of pushed onto Clover, you're going to try and take the earring.
We can give this a shot.
I'm
So
gonna
Noy is
think
basically
you know.
shoving Fent.
Essentially,
Just think
yes.
of it like Fent is trying to push back so hard that you need to use more force than necessary.
Yeah, Fent.
It'll look like that.
Okay.
Essentially, Fent is starting to get aggressive and/or handsy with Clover, and you acting as guard are supposed to push Fent back.
Okay.
But instead, push him forward.
So I would suggest. Well,
Just
is
go,
he
"Ooh,
gonna
spin it."
roll a sleight of hand?
Is that you or me?
It is you.
Sleight of hand.
Please,
Please be
Lord, bless this roll.
14's not bad.
Okay.
14's not bad.
All right. Let's see. Fent, go ahead and cause your commotion.
Are you serious? You really expect us to just sit here and... hey, get your hands off of me.
I'm really sorry, sir, but... And you can see Clover is kind of like trying to find a quick way to back up from you, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like that's going to work if you're pushing forward the way that you are. I do apologize. Truly, the missus is very fortunate that Honey's associates would come here personally to meet with her, but unfortunately, the timing schedule is not correct. I'm sorry.
This is ridiculous. He kind of gives a slight glance over to Noi, and then looks at Clover's ear.
Bro got it. He's like, stealing time.
Nori is slowly processing. What am I supposed to do again?
Back.
So we're
Yeah,
waiting
dude.
for you, bud.
Yeah, you gotta do the thing.
He's essentially
You're right.
waiting for you to get closer.
What? I didn't move my
Dur-
You
turn.
gotta
during
get
the
closer
scuffle.
to Clover.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to get closer to Clover if you want to try and snag it off of him. I will say, with a bit of a scuffle, it takes a minute. You're trying to follow Fent's lead while Clover is actively trying to get away.
This is
Your
all very
fingers-
new.
Your fingers graze against the earring very slightly, but not enough to where Clover would notice. And with one more push forward, you manage to get the earring off. Unfortunately, and I'm going to say this, unfortunately, the gem was embedded into the earring, and you end up ripping the earring out of his ear.
Oof.
He's not gonna take any damage, but
There is now a chip in his ear.
in fact, he's not happy about that. And hey, Belle, I sent the DM. Shall I?
Yes.
All right. Hey, Tack, does the 22 hit you?
I would
Yes.
assume so, yes.
Tack, you will take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as a punch resounds through the room.
Oh no.
that- Is where we're going to end the session for now.
Can't be ending on that. I'm just imagining like the Sonic 3 stare that Noise giving Clover now.
Make sure to take off that.
Is
damage
that what we're
die.
ending on? The Sonic 3 stare?
Yeah, it was
Yup.
fucking, we'll be right back.
Make sure
What's
to
that?
take
I-
off that
I was
8
about to say
damage.
eight damage, right?
8
Yep.
damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And
7, 8.
you know what? I will say this, because we will start with it. Sasha, pull up the initiative chart. Everybody roll initiative for me.
You feel.
Better give me
Well-
best initiative.
I'll say this as to kind of like round out the scene. The punch sounds through the air, and the tension that was once there is now broken as emotions run high, and Clover kind of catches on what you are up to.
I don't know how you would get it from that, but sure.
I don't know. The fucking anime shockwave went through her entire office. Yeah, she'd be pissed.
She saw him. She saw that whole thing happen.
She
Well,
did
everyone saw that
indeed
whole thing happen.
see
Yeah,
that
but
whole
it
thing
looks more
happen.
like a kerfuffle
Wait, I
between
thought she
the
was
guard
looking at-
trying to stop Fent.
When
Yeah,
she
wasn't paying
heard
attention.
when she heard the punch, she would have looked up.
Yeah. But like what you would assume is fucking not
What the
everybody's
fuck?
trying to beat the shit out of Clover to get the earring. I would think that it would be
Why'd
like,
you
oh,
roll
the guard
like-
accidentally did it, but like Clover is like, I've had enough of this shit. I'm just gonna punch him.
Yeah.
Ooh, a 20, yeah, baby.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to screenshot this for later.
Atlas, are you gonna
Actually,
straight
I
up beat
think-
on this woman?
Actually, I think the initiative will remain as long as we stay on this map. So
Oh shit, I think I accidentally closed it out like an idiot. Oh well, I have it
Yeah.
screenshotted. So we can always like manually
don't worry. Don't
implant
worry.
it.
Watch this. If I click it back on, ta-da, it's all there.
Oh yeah.
So we're just at a understanding they're on to us.
They're on to you.
They're
'Cause,
on to you.
I'm gonna be honest. It's a little weird. Even Clover would be like, okay, they deliberately reached up for my ear because you cannot just yank that out.
I think if somebody's pissed at you and they were walking forward while you're walking away, that's
Well, are
very
they
normal.
on to me? Because I didn't do anything.
You didn't do
Yeah,
anything.
I would
so-
think that the most suspicious person would be you because you're just sitting there watching instead of trying to also help get him out of the room.
Their job was to watch the door, not to
I
get
will
into this
say-
fight.
Their
I
job
will
was
say
to watch
this.
the door.
I will say this, by the way, Tack. For all intents and purposes, the Phantom Ruby shard is in your inventory now.
Oh gosh, this is
That means you need to get as far away from him as possible next fight. This is like protect the fucking king right here. Get down, Mr. President. We need to get out with you having that thing in your
Just give it to Fent.
But
Nah, give it
Wait,
to
y'all
me.
don't play
They
hot
don't
potato?
suspect me.
oh my god.
They don't
Give it to me,
respect
they don't
me.
suspect me.
But
it's a whole fight scene with the side quest of like make sure the ruby doesn't break.
but with that said and done, we will start initiative with the next session, which, depending on how scheduling looks on Spar's end, it should be next week.
I have tomorrow night off.
What does
Tomorrow.
What does that have to
What does that have to
next
do
week?
with Sunday?
Next week.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I lied twice. I don't have tomorrow off. Tomorrow night off, actually.
Alrighty then. But without
All right.
further ado, let's
Next
see.
Showdown.
Yeah, next time is Showdown. I honestly
What
thought
will
you guys were gonna get there a lot quicker. And considering ASO's time constraint, I was like, you know what? Now this works. This works.
Yeah.
But you know what we should do? We should go raid an One.
Yeah, go for it.
Good.
While you guys all calm down from this fuck shit, let's go beat the shit out of Yuki. And she's playing
Hell
Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby
We'll
Air
be seeing you all
Raiders.
next week.
Aside from that, I will see you guys
Bye.
next week. Bye!